Hey, I'm Judy with Harmonic Living, and welcome to the Monday Morning Shift. It's the holiday season, time of the year, Christmas. And although many don't celebrate Christmas, there are just as many who do. And all of us celebrate in a different way. It means something different to all of us. But one thing that I've found is a common thread among those that do celebrate this holiday, or any other one for that matter, but particularly this one, is the overwhelmment of it all. The traveling, if you buy gifts during this holiday, making sure that you didn't forget anybody, the shopping, the cooking, if you don't have the finances, if you don't have the money to be able to give the way you'd like to give, it can really create a lot of anxiety in us, or at the very least, overwhelmment. And what I'd like to do with you today is do some tapping on just kind of releasing some of that overwhelm for whatever reason that it seems to be taking over in our lives this time of the season. Because this is the time of season. If you do celebrate Christmas, you want to be joyful. You want to enjoy the process. You don't want to be overwhelmed. This should be a really, really happy time for us. We get to see our families, our friends, and we get to enjoy the pleasure of giving of ourselves, our time, and gifts perhaps. So let's do some tapping on the feeling of being overwhelmed and maybe a little bit anxious about everything coming up that we have planned, especially if we're the ones who are organizing things. Us moms, it can really get out of hand for us sometimes, especially if you've got a really big family. So let's do this thing. Start with the karate chop point and repeat after me. And you know what you're overwhelmed about. Just really focus on that. It's in your energy system already, but we're going to do some setup statements. Even though I'm feeling really overwhelmed, I have so much to do in such little time. I'm not sure I'm going to get it all done. And that concerns me. I just accept who I am and how I feel right now. Even though this sense of overwhelmment is really taking over my holiday spirit, I just honor how I feel. Even though I might have taken on a whole bunch more responsibility than I'm ready for right now. And I have a lot left to do. I'm really worried I won't finish everything. I accept who I am and how I feel. And love myself anyway. Let's go to the eyebrow point. All this overwhelmment, all this worry about everything I have to do. So much focus on the things that need to be done. I wish I could just relax and go through the motions and enjoy them along the way. But I can't do that. There's so much responsibility on my shoulders. I've got so much shopping left to do. Meal planning. And talk about trying to figure out my budget so I can give the way I want to. It's really overwhelming. And I really don't like this feeling. It takes the joy out of the season for me. And I want to feel joyful. I don't want to be exhausted by the time I have my family here or see my friends. I want to enjoy this entire process. Every year, I get overwhelmed. I intend to start earlier, but I never do. I just feel so overwhelmed right now. I only have a short time left. What would happen if I just allowed myself to relax? I know what needs to be done. I've got my lists. What would happen if I just let go of all the overwhelmment? All the fear of not getting it done or not doing it right. What would happen if I just let all that anxiety leave me and just whistled while I worked and enjoyed what I was doing? I wonder if I could do that. I'm going to choose to change my perception. My perception about what I need to do for the holidays. At least how I need to feel for the holidays. I don't need all this overwhelmment. It just gets in the way. I choose to release that. What would happen if I didn't get everything done? I don't think the world will fall apart. And I do believe everyone would understand. I don't think it'll be all that bad. I don't know what I was so worried about. This could be kind of fun. Approaching it this way. It'd be kind of new for me, but I think I could do it. I'm open to allowing myself to relax with all of it. I'm going to give myself permission to relax and have fun with it. It's all okay. It's going to be better than okay. Because I'm going to be so much more happier. So much more relaxed. So much more focused and able to really enjoy the people around me. I'm just going to breathe all this in and release all the stress. Releasing all the stress around this holiday right now. And enjoy it for everything it means to me. I'm just going to choose to be grateful for everything. Everything I have left to do. Grateful that I'm able to do it. Releasing all the stress now. Thank you for joining me in this tapping round today. I, for one, really needed it. I woke up this morning feeling just a bit overwhelmed and a lot of stress around needing to get a lot of things done before my company arrives for Christmas. Those of you who celebrate Christmas, I want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas this year. And those who don't, have a wonderful rest of 2013. I want to invite all of you to visit my website and learn more about EFT and how it can really empower you to enjoy your life to the fullest. And if you haven't signed up for the Monday Morning Shift newsletter yet, you can do that there on my website as well and get your free ebook. Your tapping ebook has a lot of great information in it for you. Until next week, you guys, go out there and make it your own.